Okay, guys, here it is. Episode 2 of my massive haul. Whew, okay, let's start going through it. Like right here, you can see I've got prices on the back. Graded, everything's graded out. I looked for varieties, all that good stuff. And there's some, well, I don't know if I want to say that there's some, but there's one good zinger in here that I got for free. Anyway, I guess I'm just gonna leave the pile right here and just shoot it. 1963D, Franklin, XF45, $15. Let's get a little bit more zoomed in there. Okay, this one. He's got it labeled as a Cheerio dollar. It is not, unfortunately. So it's worth about $1. Had it not been wrong, had he not been wrong, I should say, that would have been worth thousands of dollars. 1955, nothing special. I didn't even grade it. Approximately worth $1. 1902, pretty beat up. I just wrote details on it because the face of it there is mangled. So, probably a couple bucks. AU50, $3, silver. 1958D, worth about $1. Apparently, I didn't waste my time grading out a lot of these because there was just too much to do. So I just kind of went off base prices or approximations. But there you go, 1964D. Silver, $5. Got a Barber quarter, 1916. It's a grade 6 worth approximately 26 bucks. This one was pretty cool. It's struck on a dime planchet. And it's worth roughly about 300 bucks. So that was a nice surprise on that one. He did have it labeled as that. I took it into my coin shop to kind of verify it, and it is what it is. So looking online, they're roughly going, I mean, it's hard to say with this kind of stuff. There's no list, but they were going for about 300 bucks on eBay. Again, that was one of the things he just kind of threw in. Walking Liberty bullion, 30 bucks. Another Walking Liberty 2011, roughly $30. G6 1901D Barber dime, G6, 13 bucks. Another penny, 1941S. I did look at these things pretty close, but I didn't bother to try to figure out grades for everything. So roughly about $1. A Susan B, SBA. So he's got, that's his writing actually, that is an error coin. I didn't mess with it. I don't know that it's an error coin. You know, this guy had a lot of stuff marked that wasn't right, and he did buy some fake coins, and you know, I don't know if he assumed they were real, but it was sent to me with the assumption that it was real. Not my assumption, the person who owned it. But anyway, I got to take a closer look at this one. I think it's just dinged up from what I saw. I didn't see any real error, but you know, a Susan B, if it's not an error coin, it's, you know, worth a few bucks in this condition. 1927, going off his grade, F12, approximately worth $1. 1964D, AU50, worth about 13 bucks. I bet, oh, there it is. 1957 D, $5 approximately. 1910 D, Barber dime. AG 3, almost good 3, $7. And honestly, it's going to be a details because you see that gouge there. That would give me a details scratched or damaged. 1929 Standing Liberty, my favorite quarters. Unfortunately, I don't have many that are in great condition. But AG3, $10. Got a Buffalo nickel here, 1936, approximately $4. So I actually have a lot of this stuff here. I did pay for a lot of it, but he threw in, honestly, he threw in almost all of this. I was buying the Morgans that were in the first video, which you can watch right there. That's really what I wanted, and he kind of just grabbed stuff. He told me about a few of these other things. I honestly didn't even consider them into the price. I just kind of gave him a price on the Morgans. Like, he really didn't tell me he had this much. I got a few coins here and there. And so I just said, well, throw in the box, and he threw them in, and then sent me a note with it saying I found some other stuff and just kind of threw it in there. 1928D G4, $2. Oh, sorry, $12. Another Buffalo, 1936, $4. Barber Dime, 1915S. F2, $6. Barber Quarter, 1916D. It's an 8, grade 8, $36. Get this out of the way because it's bothering me. What is it? It's Mexican, 2,000 pesos, 2,000 pesos. What's the year on it? 1985. I'm not 100% sure. I know they redid their currency at one point because my parents used to go travel there and bring me back the old stuff. I'm assuming this was before that, so this may not really be worth anything as far as like legal currency. I don't know nothing about it. If you do, leave a comment below. Maybe it's worth $1 million. Ha, I'm not that lucky. 1935, $4. Approximately. 1899 quarter, barber quarter, $12 approximately. Got it graded as a 1. Mercury Dime, 1941 BF20, $5. 1897 Indian Head Cent, about $1. Okay, here's another one. He has it labeled as an error. I don't know why. I think it might just be a weak strike. He did this on one of the coins, one of the Morgans also, I believe, that it had a really weak strike on the back, on the bottom. I don't know if that's an error. I really don't know that much about errors, so I'm seeing he's got this right there in God, is kind of weak struck. Don't know if that's an error or just a weak strike, but again, if you have any idea, let me know, because I don't have a clue. 1935 nickel, and it is worth about $4. 1936 nickel, Buffalo nickel, I should say, about $4. Another one, 1930, worth about $3. Okay, got an 1884. Just an 1884. And I got it details damaged, F2, $15-ish. Some bad corrosion or something going on in the face of it. Another Buffalo nickel, 1935, worth about $4. Buffalo nickel, 1936, worth about $4. Indian cent, 1908. They make these with an S mint. This does not have that. I think 1908 and 1909 have an S mint, so unfortunately, this is not one of them. Worth about $1. 1902, worth about $2. Going up in the world. And we got a 1937 worth about $4. Buffalo nickel. Indian cent worth about $1, 1907. Buffalo nickel, 1937, worth about $4. Buffalo nickel, 1930, worth about $3. 1927, worth about $5. Looking like the Joker right there. Okay, then he's got this one. Sent me this one, 1996, PR69, decam, silver, and that's worth about $17. 1936, worth about $1. Here, let's check this one out. It's a mint error, another quarter struck on a 5-cent planchet, AU 55, and that is worth about $250. Again, just kind of threw it into the lot. And it's gotten, time's passed so much now, I can't remember. I think I paid $14,000 for this entire lot. Not just these, but including all the Morgans that I went through. Because that's basically, I paid $14,000 for the Morgans, and then all of this is just gravy, basically. I've got this whole roll of, I got them graded as, okay, they're Buffalo nickels. Took out anything that was good, which, oh no, I see a Jefferson in there. Let's just go through them real quick. Okay, what do we got? 1935. 1926, I think. 1936. And I did look for like the 3 legs and all that and the missing feather. 1935. So I know none of these have that. Sorry to burst your bubble. 1935. 1936. 1936. 1936. 1925. Once I get done with this, I'll have to go through my album, 1936, and see if I got anything good. 1935, anything I can fill, but a lot of these seem pretty common. 1927, and I have most of that already. 1927. 1936. 1937. 1934. 1930, getting a few different ones. 1935, 1936, 1937, 1936, 1929, 1936, 1936, and I should have cut my nails before this. 1935, 1927, they're bugging me as well. Got a 1961 for some reason sitting in there. And a 1945 war nickel D. All right, and I got them listed as 26 at $4, so about $104. All right, back to the Indians. 1903, about $1. 1906, about $2. Another nickel, 1936, $4. 1904, Indian cent, about $1. 1899, this This one, a little bit better condition, worth about $5. Buffalo nickel, 1936, worth about $4. 1936 Buffalo nickel, worth about $4. 1936, worth about $4. Liberty nickel, 1911. Got damage on it. They put a hole through it for a necklace at one point, probably. Barber dime, 1906. Going off of his grade, it's worth about $3. Liberty nickel, 1903, worth about $10. 1908 Barber dime G4, worth about 8. Now I'm confused. I'm saying 8 at 12, 4 at 8. Okay, I'm not sure what I was thinking there, but I'm gonna go with the 4 at 8. I'm really confused. 1906 Indian cent, worth about $2. 1901 Indian cent, worth about $2. 1905 Indian cent, worth about $1. Bicentennial quarter, worth about $0.25. Indian cent, 1928D, worth about $5. 1937 Indian cent, worth about $4. Buffalo nickel, 1929 S, worth about $3. Barber dime, 1908 Philly G4, worth about $8. What the heck did I do?
What the hell happened here?
I must not have what? That doesn't make any sense. I'm going with the lower grade. Huh. Another Barber nickel, 1916 S, a 12, worth about $13. That was not too bad. Here's another 1952 Superbird Recut Feathers FS 9902. I actually have 2 of these, but I don't have them with the recut feathers. I have the Superbird, but you can get the combo with the Superbird and the recut feathers. And this has got it both. PF 65, proof 65, and it's worth about $175. And unfortunately, the Superbird alone is only worth like 165 or like 150, something like that. It's not a whole huge difference, but I've got 3 now, so that's pretty cool. Again, things I didn't pay for, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain about any of them, to be totally honest. 1913 G4, worth about $8. 1914 D AG3, worth about $7. And then I put 4 there. I have no clue. It's confusing me just as much as it's confusing you. Buffalo nickel, 1929, $4. Seated Liberty, that one's a little bit different than what we've been going through. 1885 F2, worth about $15. We got 1906 Barber dime S G8, worth about $12. And we got a Liberty nickel, 1911, worth about $10. Got a 1919, that's a bit different date, Buffalo nickel, worth about $5. I'm most excited to just go through and go through my albums and see what can fit. 1903P AG3, $7. Buffalo nickel, 1927S VG10, worth about $10. 1936 Buffalo nickel, worth about $4. 1936 Buffalo nickel, worth about $4. Liberty nickel, 1903, worth about $10. 1902 Liberty nickel, AG3, worth about $10. Liberty nickel, 1906, worth about $10. Another Liberty nickel, 1905, worth about $10. Dang, what do I got here? Liberty nickel, Liberty nickel, Liberty nickel, Liberty nickel. Barber dime, let's break it up a little bit. 1912 Barber dime, 6, worth about $9. And then we got an 1896 penny stray Indian, probably worth about $1. Okay, let's get through these nickels, and then we got the last one. 1898 G4, worth about $10. 1901 G4, worth about $10. 1901 AG3, worth about $10. And 1903, worth about $10. And here we have the biggest surprise that I got. It's 1937D, 3 legs. AU50 is the grade I'm putting on it, and it's worth approximately $1,300. And it does have the piss mark. If you can, I don't know if that's gonna get picked up or not. But here's my concern. The back leg's not really moth-eaten. So I don't really know. I took it to my coin shop. He thought it was real. Yeah, I just don't know. That back leg looks too nice. I don't know if the moth-eaten is a definite, has to have it or not, but right now I'm hoping, really hoping it's real. If it's not, you know, oh well, I guess I'll send it to Annex now that I've done this video. I've been meaning to send it to Annex and get it verified. And if it looks good through Annex, I probably will send it to PCGS just because of the value of it and get it in my registry. So what do you guys think? Drop a comment below, let me know. And thanks for watching this one. Thanks for sticking through. And I'm working on getting some more collections, and hopefully, I don't know, he actually just texted me while I was making this video, so we'll see what he thinks of my offer. I will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy. Happy New Year.